Well, it's Good Friday, Dan.
Yeah.
So I think we should probably have kind of a really nice, kind of quiet opening, you think?
Okay. Ah,
Right?
yeah.
Can you give me kind of a soulful opening?
I'll try.
Good.
Ready?
Ready.
Live from the newly renovated Studio One in the Steel Cow Building, located in the historic village of Wakefield, Rhode Island, the home of Johnny Cakes and Brickley's Ice Cream. I'm Dan Chaika, and this is The Eden Show, in Greenhouse Entertainment Group production. Eden's guest tonight is cool jazz and blues artist Halley Elwell, whose new EP, Do Your Thing, drops today. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Queen of Cool, a lady who can keep a 7/8 beat while composing an improvised tune on the fly. The ingenue from Ohio, the one, the only, Eden Castile.
Hello, good evening. Yes, why on earth would I do this really slow ballad? Because it leads into this song, which is in honor of my guest tonight. She writes the songs that makes the whole world sing. She writes the songs of love and everything. Simple things, right? She writes the songs that make the young girls cry. Hallie Elwell writes the songs. She writes the songs. That was actually not written by Barry Manilow.
No,
Did you know that?
I did not.
Who was it written by? Let's ask Wikipedia. That was written by somebody who was not Barry Manilow. Oh no. Isn't that terrible? Johnston. Bruce Johnston was his name. And there you go, boys and girls. Hi, by the way, hi. I'm Eden Castile. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, voice teacher, performer / whatever who's in Wakefield, Rhode Island. And as always is my personal lawyer and friend Dan Chaika doing my intro. Hey Dan. So yes, we all know that song and we think it's a Barry Manilow song, but actually it was written by somebody else and recorded by a bunch of other people. There's a story in that.
There is.
There is, right? You are also now a singer-songwriter.
I have been aspiring. That is correct. Thank you, Eden, for encouraging this.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, Dan and I have written together. He did a song on the second Eden Castile Music Studio album called Holidays that came out in December. And he has another one coming out on the country album called Peacedale Hayride. Let's see if I can get that graphic up. Boom.
Ooh.
Coming out in May.
Oh, Eden, when I was looking up hayrides,
Uh-huh.
I noticed that in 1955, there was a famous Shreveport hayride television, or I guess radio show,
Mm-hmm.
and Elvis Presley and Slim Whitman appeared together.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, huh?
Elvis Presley and Slim Whitman.
Hmm.
Probably everybody knows one of those two.
I would hope they all know the King, but Slim Whitman's pretty cool too, no?
That's what Mrs. Whitman said. Absolutely. Absolutely. So there are some other things that have happened on this day in history besides the Louisiana Hayride, which is a great segue. So what
Yes,
else
it
happened on
is.
this day in history?
Well, let me ask you, did you know? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was playing a
Find
little
your
intro
line.
there. And I have something for this because I'm pretty sure these days in history might actually be funny.
Well,
Okay.
let's see.
I'm ready for it.
I don't see any humor in them, but
No, there's
you
no humor
are the
yet.
funny woman. Let's see.
Okay.
In 1513,
Yeah.
Ponce de Leon sighted land in what now is the state of Florida.
And he brought his friends with him, and they trashed the place because it was 4 degrees break. Okay.
Now,
See,
did
I
you
don't
know
even pay
that-
for a rim shot. I get them
No.
off of YouTube.
No, just do it off of YouTube. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you know that in 1792,
Uh-huh.
the U.S. dollar was introduced in the Mint Act?
And if we hadn't have done that, our economy would have been demented.
Demented.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, you're killing me. Let's go to 1800.
Yes. We're
Ludwig
knocking
von
ourselves out. Thank you.
We're entertaining ourselves. I don't know about all these people in the guest column.
Right. Robin Dyer saying, very cool. Okay, thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Robin.
She doesn't mean the jokes. She meant the Barry Manilow. But that's okay. Thanks. All right, next one. Day in history.
In 1800, Ludwig van Beethoven's first symphony premieres to exceptionally positive reviews.
And he conducted the orchestra himself. When he premiered the second symphony, everybody said he had lost his edge and it wasn't nearly as good as the first one. Thank you. Next.
So I'm going to move up to 1902. Eden.
Oh, great year. April 2nd, 1902. What happened?
The first full-time movie theater opens in Los Angeles called the Electric Theater.
And the movie they showed was Raiders of the Lost Ark. What else happened on this day?
Well, it's kind of somber, but in 1872, Samuel Morse, the inventor of the Morse code, died.
No need to send an SOS. That was a little bit too early.
All right, I got an upbeat one.
Okay, this is good.
On this day, in 1939, Marvin Gaye was born.
And when he was born, he looked around and he said, "What's going on? What's going on?" Okay, yeah. Thank you.
So wait, I got one more. It's not funny, but
well,
from a legal perspective,
could be funny. All right.
I don't know. It's kind of all right.
Try it.
John Gotti was convicted.
John Gotti was convicted on this day in 1992.
Yes.
He got convicted. That deserves a rim shot, or just a shot.
Yeah, and they actually let him out of the courtroom in handcuffs, never to see the light of day again.
Very good.
The Teflon Don had skidded to a stop.
Those are what happened on April 2nd, this day in history, previous years. And, of course, on April 2nd, 2021, Halley Elwell visited the Eden Show. Yay, Halley! Welcome to the Eden Show. So glad you are here.
Yay!
Yes, this is a historic occasion. Hi, Joe Potenza. Woo. He said after that infamous spring break with Ponce de Leon, he was known only as De Leon because he lost his Ponce.
When are we getting Joe on the show?
When are we getting Joe on the show? And Joe's been pretty busy. Joe played bass for all of the numbers in Peacedale Hayride Volume 2. So he is very much part of that record. He was in here last week, and there's a great picture of him on Facebook going like, because of all of the charts I gave him. Yay!
Yeah, I was gonna say it was you. He looked like you were torturing the poor guy.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do to bassists. At least that's what I've always been taught to do. Halley, what do you do to a bassist?
It's in D flat, right?
Yeah, bassists don't like that, right? There's a lot of things bassists don't like, but we force them to do it anyway because bassist. But you've worked with a lot of different people. So, ladies and gentlemen, Halley Elwell is a singer, songwriter, composer, vocalist, arranger, all around really great musician. And today is a special day for Halley. Not only is she visiting the Eden Show, but she released a song today on Bandcamp, and she's going to perform it for us. So I get to sit here and watch, and Dan, you and I get to sit and watch. And thank you very much, Dan, very much. I'm going to let you go.
See you later. I'm going to put it on the stereo.
Absolutely.
Today.
Yeah. Crank it up, everybody.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
See you soon.
Thank you, Dan.
All right. Halley,
All right.
what is the name of the song that you premiered today?
This song is called Do Your Thing.
Do Your Thing.
Do Your Thing.
Yeah, and this is available on Bandcamp. It's available on all of your streamings and your Spotify.
All the streaming places, yes.
Great. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. This is a happy breakup song.
A happy breakup song.
So, I don't know. You might need this. Keep it in your pocket, just in case. Okay. I'm no fool, I can see that your love has strayed. We got it way too fast. What can I say? But go and do your thing, 'cause it's time we cleared the air. We've passed the midnight talks. This is beyond repair. Oh, 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 I hate to say it, but it's time that we faced it. Oh, Cupid's lost his aim. No need to settle, no need to fuss, and no one to blame. I know it tried, so baby, let's be kind and see what else love can bring. It doesn't have to end bad, so I say, baby, go and do your thing. 'Cause you're slow to crack a smile, and you're slow to comfort me, and I'm not one to wait. So baby, let's be free and go and do our thing. 'Cause if we really care, we let each other go, and then there's love affair. Oh, 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 I hate to say it, but it's time that we face it. Oh, Cupid's lost his aim. No need to settle, no need to fuss, and no one to blame. I know we tried, so baby, let's be kind and see what else love can bring. It doesn't have to end bad, so I say, baby, go and do your thing. Ooh, goodbye, love. Good luck, love. Ooh, goodbye, love. Good luck, love. Ooh, goodbye, love. Good luck, love. Ooh, yeah. Goodbye, love. Good luck, love.
You can all clap from wherever you are. Absolutely.
Thank you.
It glitched just a little bit at the end. I don't know if that was just on my end or not, but
peeking?
no, I think you're okay. I think it was just the internet, because this is the glory of the interwebs. And where are you tonight? You're in Massachusetts?
No, I'm actually in Maine.
You're in Maine. Awesome.
I'm in Augusta, Maine.
Augusta, Maine. And that's where you live full time?
It's getting to be, yes. It was not the original plan, but, you know, the pandemic had a way of changing a lot of plans, so.
Ain't that the truth? Right. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, you can see the comments over here. Robin's clapping. Steven's clapping. Daniel Chaika. Oh my God, it's even better the second time around. Nice tune. Halley got soul. Carole King would be jealous.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Yeah. I was actually going to write that like in the script at the bottom there. Halley Elwell making Carole King jealous, because that was the first thing I thought of when I heard your stuff.
This song especially, doesn't it remind you? It's kind of a. I was thinking about what's the breakup song? There's so many. She has quite a few, doesn't she?
Yeah. Oh God. What, from Tapestry? It's Too Late.
It's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you know that one? Yep. Well, it's too late, baby. Now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Yeah. Something inside just died, and I can't hide, and I just can't fake it. Oh, right.
Yeah.
So some of those same chords, yes. That's immediately I picked up on that, and I thought, oh, it's kind of like brill building Carole King.
Yeah.
Right? And this whole EP of yours was inspired by singer-songwriters of the 60s and 70s, right?
It absolutely was. I have written so many songs, and when I finally sat down and was like, okay, I want to make my own EP. What is it going to be? I had this collection of songs that just are infused with, jazz and soul and folk and rock, and it was all so reminiscent of that time period in music history. And so, yeah, I really wanted it to kind of pay homage to all of those singer-songwriters. So I'm glad you were picking up on it because it was very intentional.
Oh, everybody in the comments, right? And there's somebody saying, "Or You're So Vain," the Narcissist breakup song, right? Some Carly Simon in there. Roger Lemon, fabulous. Definitely Carole King and Nora Jones vibes.
Yeah.
Lovely. So,
Thank you.
Hallie, and it's
Yes.
Hallie, not Haley. Hallie,
Thank
ladies
you.
and
It
gentlemen.
is
right?
Hallie. Uh-huh.
And she says she's the youngest of three, but your two sisters have an IE
Yes.
at the end of the name. So your parents decided to break with
Angie
tradition and do an
Cassie.
EY with you, but it didn't
Yes.
help any
No.
because they still mix up your name all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
They're-
yes. My sister. My sister still spells my name Hallie. Which,
her
you know,
sister.
my sister. So it's okay. I'm
That's
so
a
used to
song.
be called Haley that I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, you pronounce it right.
Right.
So
Hallie, and you grew up in what town in Maine?
Hollowell, Maine. Halley Elwell from Hollowell.
Because that's not confusing.
No.
No, not at all. So basically, you had some issues. You had things to write about from a young age, is what you're telling me. So, and I asked you before, at what age did you write your first song, or what's the first song you remember writing? And it flummoxed you at first, like, I don't know. We all blank out the first ones.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But you said sometime in high school, you think.
Sometime in high school.
Mhm.
And, you know, I think all of us as kids go around and sing tunes. We just sing made up tunes. And I wonder what makes some people stop and what makes others keep going. Be like, yep, I'm going to make some songs and make that a big part of my life. That's always interesting to me. But yeah,
Were people
Gosh.
encouraging to you? Do you think that was it?
people were encouraging of my voice. I don't think I even knew that, writing songs was a thing. It was kind of like sketching, I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
But You Won't Tell Me Anything is the name of the song. It was,
That was your
very
first song?
dramatic. Yes.
You won't tell me. I love it. Was it about a guy?
I don't even think it was. I mean, yes, but I don't even think it was. I think it was about an imaginary guy. I think it was about what I was hearing on the radio, which was very dramatic. And somebody out there clearly had to be feeling this.
And you wrote it down.
What was it? It was something about there was some broken wings. It was pretty, anytime the wings come out, I think it's.
But cliches are there for a reason. And a cliche is just something that's just been done a little too much, I think.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
starts in a good place, right? And cliches
Sometimes they still
they're-
work. I mean, we hear them on the radio all the time.
They're familiar. Yeah. And so, guys, Hallie writes songs. You write for other people, but you also write for licensing.
Yes.
And you write for yourself. So explain to the good people watching what it means to write for licensing.
Yeah. So when you license a song, you can license it in many different ways. You can license it for, all the great songs you hear playing in the background of your favorite television shows. Oftentimes in the bar scenes that nobody really hears, but somebody's music is getting played, or like the radio in the car, and that scene where they're talking in the car and the radio music is on. It's like, that's somebody's music right there.
And the reason they would choose yours over doing like a song by the Police or something is because you can't afford the Police.
Can't afford the Police, exactly. So there is actually like a nice kind of ecosystem out there for lesser known artists to license their music, to help fill in those spots that, if you sound like Sting, you might have a good shot of getting your stuff placed. So that's there. And then, favorite ads, like truck commercials. Ooh, if you can land one of those, great.
Really? This is something to aspire
Rock
to.
songs especially.
Mm-hmm.
But then even like there's something called like overhead, blanket licensing, which is having your songs played in the grocery store. So you're listening to what's going on at the dentist or, CVS, and maybe you've heard my stuff there.
So think about that, guys. Next time you are in a store, listen to the piped in stuff. I realized that IKEA was playing a lot of stuff from like the 90s and the early 2000s. I was buying a bookcase this week, and I just remember listening and thinking, I haven't heard Sixpence None the Richer in a while.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah,
But
that's
it
the
worked.
oldies now.
Now it's the oldies. Thanks. Thanks. But it is funny how that happens. So in order to write stuff like that, then you have to have a knowledge of a lot of different styles of music, a deep knowledge of how they're constructed and how they sound, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think the way to go about that, well, you definitely need to understand song form, right? And because what they often do is they're not ever going to take a song, or it's very rare for them to take a song in its entirety and just play that, right? That would be a lot of money if they did. That would be good. But usually they chop it up in pieces. So maybe 15 seconds, even 6 seconds nowadays, because ads are on, with Instagram ads, web, they can be very short segments that you're getting licensed for. So
All those little ukuleles that whistle.
right, exactly.
Give me $100.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's being aware of song form, and usually working with a really good producer who has experience doing this to kind of make these points, edit points in your music that would be easy to take and kind of clip out.
So you write it in a way that it could be done with 6 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute,
Yeah.
or things like that.
Yeah. And always, I hate to say you go in thinking like that, because that's kind of a killer of creativity. I think it takes a while to kind of get the feel for what is actually needed. Like they're not going to need, your breakup song with Steve Johnson, Steve, you're really cute,
I need that.
unless I guess they have a movie about Steve, but.
So more like the word generic, but not generic. Yeah,
right.
but just
something that could be applied to picture or many different scenarios.
identifiable.
Mm-hmm.
So this next one that you're going to do,
Yes.
the ones that you're showing us tonight aren't any of those. But
Yeah, I'll share one tonight that is one of those.
Okay.
But no, this project was something that was dear to my heart that I really wanted to put together, and I'm very happy about it. So, yeah.
what I like about it, though, is that it does sound, for lack of a better word, commercial. Is that it does also, it just sounds like stuff that you would hear on the radio. But all the people you were inspired by were people we did hear on the radio. So I guess that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Accessible, it's really tuneful. And I was humming it, the rest of the day after I heard your stuff. So this next one,
Always a good sign.
Sisters. Oh, yeah. Guys, so you need to go get her album, right? You need to go. She's releasing it one song at a time.
Yes.
And let me put the banner up about it. So you can buy her music over here at halleyelwell.bandcamp.com/music. You can see everything that she's released so far. And she's really releasing 2 more from this EP, a little bit at a time, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Good. So today she released the one she just did for you. And so now you're going to do something that you did earlier. Sisters on the J Train.
Well, sure.
Is that right? And this is a special one because you were a finalist in the John Lennon songwriting competition this year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So explain why that is such a BFD, because it is.
Well, the John Lennon Songwriting Contest is, this is an organization that was started by Yoko Ono to honor John Lennon. And all the proceeds actually go to the Lennon Bus, which is an educational resource that brings music into communities, which is awesome. But the competition is very steep. I mean, thousands and thousands of people. So I honestly, when I was just, as part of my PR for my EP, I was just kind of sending everything out and be like, let's see what sticks here. So I was very honored that I was recognized. And yeah, so I'm going to get some gear coming pretty soon. We'll see.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about how Sisters on the J Train came about.
So I lived in San Francisco for many, many years. I loved it there, but I don't know if you've ever been. No, okay. If anyone else has been to San Francisco in the chat, maybe you can relate to this. But San Francisco is a very divided city because of the tech industry, especially. There's just the income divide is just so stark. The homeless population. I remember hearing Guy Raz once call it like Gotham City. It's just, it's quite intense, especially coming from a place like Maine, where I was quite green.
From Maine to San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah. It was a big wake up call. And so when I wrote Sisters on the J Train, it's quite literal. I would take a train, the J train, along Church Street, and there were many, missions and churches around there, and some nuns were on the train praying, and it was just, again, such a stark divide between like the drunk dude at the end of the train and then the other lady like with her yoga stuff on and her Lululemons. It was just such a contrast, and then you hear these nuns praying, and it was just this beautiful moment that really moved me. And so at the time too, my degree is in jazz performance, and I was heavily influenced by that harmony. So awesome. This song especially is quite jazzy.
All right, Sisters on the J Train by Halley Elwell.
Woke up real early this morning. Didn't say goodbye, I don't think you mind. Hopping on the train real early this morning. No thanks, I'll stand. I don't want to sit by that creepy man. But on the back of the train, I can see them praying, and I wonder, yes, I wonder, sisters on the J train, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna save me, sisters on the J train. You gonna save this whole city, oh, sisters on the J train. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna save me? Well, that's alright. Go ahead. Hey, did you see that man? Not so clandestinely pull that bottle from his jacket. 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. What the hell are we all doing up anyway? But on the back of the train, I can see them all in white, and I wonder, yes, I wonder, sisters on the J train, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna save me, sisters on the J train. You gonna save this whole city, oh, sisters on the J train. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna save me. You're gonna save San Francisco from its Friday nights. Hail Mary, sweet and low. Go ahead, take me home. Did you see it? How'd you know all the troubles in my soul? So train. What you gonna do? Are you gonna save this whole city? Sisters on the J train. What you gonna do? Are you gonna say, save me? Well, that's alright. Go ahead and save me.
Clap, snap, whatever you want to do. Both of them. Awesome. That was so cool. Yeah, get your water, girl. Get your water. What comes first for you? Lyrics, music? Depends. Here, I'll drink too.
I think, excuse me. I think usually melody comes first for me, but I have to tell you, I have been working at this for so long and training myself really on the craft for so long that I've tried to make it so that I never really rely on one or the other, right? So sometimes I'll just start with chords. Sometimes I'll just start with a drum beat. If I know I'm like doing the same feel all the time, I'll chuck it over to YouTube and find some different drum beats and just listen to them and start writing that way. And then sometimes I will start with a lyric.
And everybody here who's watching, several of them are songwriters that are in my studio. And I think they would wonder, like, how many songs do you tend to write in a month? Or are you working on in a given period of time? Do you try to make a quota?
I don't try to make a quota. I've thought about it before. I've been in songwriting groups before that meet weekly. And so you have a weekly goal to try to write a song a week. I probably do about 4 a month, though. 3 or 4 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and how long does it take you from like the birth of a song, with that first idea until it gets to some kind of a form where either you can send it out to somebody else or you can ship it, for licensing, something like that?
Yeah.
From birth to graduation.
I like to give myself time. I'm not not all songwriters are like this, I think, but I like to give myself time. So I'll come up with an idea. I'll be like, okay, it's all right, but I'm going to let it simmer. And I'm going to then come back and do a rewrite where I can kind of drill down. I'm like, does this story make sense? Does it, does it kind of have a flow? And then, is this melody catchy enough? If it's depending on, if it's a pop song, if I want somebody to be, the goal is to have someone sing along with me, is this catchy enough? And I think as a singer, especially, we have a leg up in a way because we really can appreciate a good melody that's easy to learn. And so when I can't even remember my own melodies, then I'm like, okay, maybe this needs a little help.
You're the best test for stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like if I can't sing it, oh dear, we're in trouble, right?
Right.
And do you have trusted people that you'll send music to? Like, and you'll ask them, well, what do you think? Am I in the right direction or things like that?
I do, absolutely. I have a producer that I work with currently. We just embarked on a project. Actually, the same guy who produced this EP. We're working together on a licensing project. And so I've been working pretty closely with him since January. So that's been great. But I do have a few close friends that I really respect their opinion. And I actually just rejoined the Nashville Songwriters Association, mostly because education never stops. I think it's good to kind of just be in touch with people are better than you. And so part of that membership is that you get to submit songs to them for review. So these are professional Nashville songwriters who you can send your songs to. And they'll give you feedback. And sometimes if the songs are, industry standard, they'll give you an accolade and say that's one to watch, and they'll give you opportunities to pitch to publishers as well. So that is a great resource.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like I'm many rungs behind you, and you're one of the people I send stuff to. because I figure if Halley's ears hear something in it, then we must be on the right track. And it's so gratifying to know that there's somebody that you can trust who can do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a really important part. And I think a lot of songwriters, sometimes they can't get to that point because it's so here.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to
Absolutely.
to edit your work and to allow a lot of people to hear it and let it be changed.
Yeah. And that's such an important part of the process that I think everybody should talk about, is that, our first couple songs are very precious. They're often very personal, unless they're not, I don't know. But oftentimes they are. And that's the first thing I'll ask my students, like, are you okay with me giving feedback on this? Did you want to, was part of the process just you sharing it with one other person? And that is the step today. And that's okay. And sometimes, we just have to write enough songs that we don't get so attached. But certainly the first few, you couldn't tell me anything.
They're not children. And people have a lot of children, they kind of forget the names of the last ones anyway. So, I mean, what does it matter? So
you write enough. There's some special ones for sure. But that's why I really actually like working for Sync, because a lot of the themes they need are not, they're themes that nobody ever writes about, that we need, like friendship. We need more friendship songs. We need more songs about home and, feeling secure and safe. And
well, I think that's what we're going to make you write about then. When we do Sounds Like a Song, we're going to do friendship, home, feeling safe. So viewers, what you can do right now is start putting in the first line of a song that has never been written. While Halley's singing her next song, you can all do this. But make that first line of the song something to do with friendship, home, or feeling safe. And then we will watch Halley write a song on the spot.
Oh, God.
See, you saw how I was working that out. She's so thrilled about this. Can you tell? She's really thrilled, and she's been thrilled all week knowing that this was coming. But hey, we got to make you do it. So what you're going to do, and put in the comments while she sings her next tune, which is, it's either Good Company, is that the one, or Old Fashioned? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Good Company.
Yeah, let's do Good Company, and let me know on time. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do this one, and then I think we will. If we get some good entries for Sounds Like a Song, we'll switch over. And we have a potential surprise for y'all. So yeah, we have a potential songwriting surprise in addition to that. So, all right, go for this. This is In Good Company, about being a good friend in a really hard time.
Yes. So this is more of a pop song. I'll try to make it more poppy. Although, as you've probably heard from my voice, I like to blues it up a little bit. But yeah. So this one is written specifically for. Well, we wrote it because we liked it, and I, like many of you, I'm sure, have been faced with a lot of loss, and so this is, how we can show up for each other. If you're lost in that space between giving up and grace, if you could go either way, well, this is a hand on your shoulder. And if you're overwhelmed, I got no magic to sell. And if you're confused, honestly, I feel it too. So maybe we just sit on a bench somewhere, lean into each other, take a moment to share good company. For holding are cramping in their fists. When the rage and the sorrow are fighting for their fix, well, I will see you, my friend, and I got no advice to dispense. And as you walk through the waves, I know that you make your way. So maybe we just sit on a bench somewhere, lean into each other, take a moment to share good company. Good company. Sometimes words won't do. All I can offer is to sit with you. Work through what you got to work through. I got time. I got time. So maybe we just sit on a bench somewhere, lean into each other, take a moment to share good company. Good company.
The whistling. My God, you're such a good whistler. And so high. I can't go that high. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
That's awesome. Used to be able to. Like I can on a good day I think I can whistle more, but that's just another impressive thing that you do. So
Oh.
we don't hate her, guys.
Oh,
We don't hate her.
stop it.
Yeah. Stephen goes clap, clap, clap. I have only one entry so far in Sounds Like a Song. So we're gonna do this one. All right. So this is from Stephen Endres.
All right.
All right. So, and if you want, I can start this one to kind of show you how we do Sounds Like a Song.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. All right. And then we'll
Okay.
get a few more coming in. So remember, I need you to type me up a first line about home or feeling safe and or friendship, and we will turn it into a song. So this one is Stephen, and this says, home in my hot tub. Home in my hot tub. So. Home in my hot tub, feeling very safe. I'm home in my hot tub and my thighs don't even chafe. I'm home in my hot tub, getting chlorine in every place I like. Okay, that's it.
Woo!
I got 2 out of 3. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we're trying to get home, feeling safe, and friendship.
Yes. Okay, here's Caroline Preto. Thank you for the lovely music, Hallie. Rosa and I are enjoying watching you from Caroline
I'm
Preto.
so happy. Yay. Hey, Rosa.
Here is one. Yeah,
Hi, Caroline.
it's great. Here's one from Eliza. While you talked in the dark, my eyes closed. I'm pretty sure that's a song lyric, not what happened to her. So, while you talked in the dark, my eyes closed.
Ooh.
Oh, and here's Michelle Marquardt DeVoe going, hey.
Oh, hi.
She's our Sacco lady. All right. Michelle, you better come up with the first line. Something to do with home, feeling safe, and or friendship. And if you can get all 3 in, trifecta. So, okay, your first line, Hallie. While you talked in the dark, my eyes closed.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
You got this.
I can do this.
Sure you can.
While you talked in the dark, my eyes closed. 'Cause I feel so safe with you. let's call this oh.
While you talked in the dark,
I
my
just,
eyes
it just,
closed.
it just
Blah, 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 blah. I'm just picking up your chords. Blah, 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 blah. And that's why your eyes closed.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, here's one.
Yeah.
You have 27 friend requests. Please pick mine.
Oh.
This is David Weinstock. You have 27 friend requests. Please pick mine. So Michelle, she says, I'm confused. What do I do? That's the opening line. That's what you get, Michelle. So, okay, this one. You have 27 friend requests. Please pick mine.
Okay.
All right. Let me do one?
Yeah, go.
You got it?
please.
Okay. All right. What should I do here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, ooh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely.
You have 27 friend requests. Please pick mine. Out of the 27, you want the one that's fine. I'm the top of the list, top of the heap. You want to pick no one that's a creep. You better pick the top of the list, that's me.
Oh,
I only got one of the three, but
okay.
it's about kind of forced friendship, click.
That was, yeah.
Okay, here's another one. All right, so home safely with my best friend. Dan CHAIKA, our MC. Home safely with my best friend. That is 3 out of 3, Halley.
Okay.
Go for it.
Opoo? Should we put Opoo in it?
We should do Opoo. Throw that in there. Home safely with my
Okay.
best friend, Opoo. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. It's Friday night. What do you think I'm gonna do? Stay home safely. What do you think I should say next?
With my best friend.
Oh.
I'm gonna
And
stay
have a
home
poo- no
safely
poo?
with my
Okay.
best friend, and we're gonna poo. Oh dear.
Okay.
I feel so safe with you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna poo. That goes on the Instagram.
There's nothing I couldn't do. Nothing I couldn't do. I might even poo.
'Cause I feel safe with you.
Yeah, that felt good.
Happy Good Friday, everybody. Okay, next.
Okay.
I did not think the hot tub song could be surpassed, but this one did. Robin Miller.
That's my
Yeah.
mom, by the way.
Oh, Mom. Hi, Mom. Oh, God. Okay. You got it. Being a child while a mother or a friend talks or he tells story and it's safe to sleep. Okay, we did. Oh, Eliza was explaining the origin
yeah.
of her song.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Origin story. Okay. Here, safe with my dog, Bernie. That's Stephen. Safe with my dog, Bernie.
Okay.
All right.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I feel safe with my dog Bernie, 'cause Bernie has big fangs. I feel safe with my dog Bernie. Bernie is a good hang.
Oh, jeez.
That's what you get. That's
I
what you
was
get.
gonna be like anything.
Anything. Yeah.
You can do anything.
You can do anything.
Well, okay.
So yeah, that I still think hot tub and poo. I think those win. Definitely. So I think we should
like your attorney Bernie. Yes.
like
of
my attorney
course.
Bernie. That's a great jazz song, right?
I love that song.
Yeah.
It's a fun one.
Dan knows the other one. Good Morning Judge by Waihomie Harris. Good morning, Judge. Why do you look so mean, sir? Because I don't did anything wrong. It's good. Dan's an attorney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we play the other songwriting game?
Let's do it. Sure.
Okay.
We're clearly on a roll right
We're
now.
clearly on a roll. All right. So, boys and girls, this is when you're looking for inspiration in lots of places, right? And we talked about that. Here, everybody gets to see my stream right here. So, let's see. There it is. Can you see that? No, you can't see that.
I can
Sorry.
see it.
Yeah, I gotta make sure it's the right one.
it's
When
not.
you are there, now I'm going to share my screen. Looking for inspiration in lots of places. You said sometimes it's a beat, Sometimes it's, what were the other places where you find inspiration? Sometimes it's a lyric, a mood.
Lyric. We start with the harmony, the chords.
Or sometimes people just make you do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this, Song Lyrics Generator, you can see this. This is the website. And here, it will actually create some stuff for you. So we're going to write in some of the things, and then we're going to perform the song. So we've got a bunch of genres we can choose from here. Summer song, love song, ballad, Christmas song, country. Or we can do it in the style of somebody. Ariana, Adele, Taylor, Beatles, Britney, Grease the musical. So Halley, Sinatra, what would you like to do?
Ooh.
Choose a style. One that we can do with piano. I'm kind of leaning towards like Adele.
Yeah, let's
or
do
Beatles.
Adele.
Let's do
I think
Adele.
Adele is great. Sure.
Okay. All right, so here is what we have to do. We need a personal name. Let's pick a personal name. I'll type it in. Give me the name of your most recent pet. I don't know.
Jade.
Okay, Jade. All right. Is the person girl, boy, non-binary, a blank?
Well, are we talking about Jade? She's a girl.
Jade's
She
a girl.
identifies
Okay.
as a girl.
Jade can be anything Jade wants to be. Something you might do, okay? Love, eat cake, learn to fly, play golf.
Hunt.
Hunt. And what do you hunt? Rabbits, like Elmer Fudd?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yes, you hunt rabbits.
Oh, okay.
2 body parts. Ooh, hips, lips, bottom, ears. Give me a body part.
Oh, dear. Oh, gosh.
Elbow. I'm going to give you
Oh.
elbow for 1.
Yeah, elbow's good.
It's like Mad Libs, guys, only worse.
Yeah,
Okay.
ankle.
Ankle. Good. I'm trying to remember what Adele song would have this crap in it. Okay, 3 singular nouns. Heart, dog, guitar.
Well, those are all good.
Those are all good.
Fur.
Fur. Okay. Piano. 3rd one. How about estate?
Estate?
Man.
Oh, a state. I'm like, an estate?
I'm just making it up. Okay.
Okay.
Somewhere you might hide. Dark wardrobe.
Epiglottis.
Bushes.
Steven says epiglottis.
White House. Where would you hide?
Lentil. Okay. Could you
Church?
hide in a lentil?
Sure you can.
Okay.
A number greater than 1.
7.
Something you can hold, like a hammer.
Well, like that was a leading one, don't you think?
Yeah. How about purse?
Oh, I see. The text is so small. I didn't realize that was written.
Yeah, that's probably small for you.
Purse. Sure.
Purse.
That's
Yeah.
good. I'll
Present
take
tense
that.
verb. Eat, laugh, run.
Hiccup.
Oh, excellent. 2 past tense verbs. Drowned or dreamt. They spelled dreamt wrong. They put a P in dreamt. Okay. This site. My God. Okay. 2 past tense verbs. Drowned, dreamt,
Slept.
slept.
Crept.
Excellent. Something someone might feel. Happy, funny, sad, flatulent.
Jaded.
Yes! You're a songwriter. Okay. Something you might roll in. Roll in the hay. They spelled hay wrong. How can you spell hay wrong?
That could be a song. Roll in the hay.
Roll in the hay.
H-E-Y.
That's from like Young Frankenstein, the
Roll in the
musical.
hay.
Roll in the hay.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So something you might roll in. The deep ha.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I think someone already came up with that.
Rolling in the money.
cheap? In the cheap.
Yeah, in the deep. In the cheap.
Oh.
Okay. And finally, what is your artist name? Hallie.
Okay.
Hallie Eden. Hallie Eden.
Yes.
Write me a song in the style of Adele.
Manure.
Okay.
Oh,
Let the
geez,
fur
we could
hiccup.
roll. Oh, are you going to make me read that?
I'm
That's
going to
so
make you
tiny.
sing it. Are you kidding?
How much? Okay. That's
Okay. Here we
extremely
go.
Tiny.
Let the fur hiccup. Okay. So we're each going to do
Okay.
part of this
Like,
Adele song.
You're going to have
This-
to have my face in the camera to read this.
Okay. I can do the first part. All right.
Okay.
This is legendary. This is big news. This is the premiere of a new song by Hallie Eden. All right. This is called Fur Hiccup. It's very important. This is registered with ASCAP and all of the licensing agencies, and you may not have it without our permission. Copyright 2021. Okay. I'm going to go down. Oop, and my microphone. All right, and you have to sing it in the style of Adele, too.
Right.
Third hiccup is where we start. 7 miles and poles apart, where worlds collide and days are dark. You may have my piano, you can take my main, but you'll never have my elbow.
Wow.
I'm an F. I'm just playing F.
Okay.
Your turn.
I really can't see. It just went into I heard.
Yes, go, do it. Do it.
I don't. You're an F.
Yep. You can be wherever you want to be. That's how we're making it
Okay.
up.
This is so tiny, Eden. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna. I'm going with the flow.
Go for it. It sounds a lot like.
I heard that you settled down. Oh wait, but this already happened.
It is the Adele lyrics. Oh my God.
Found a girl. Well, that's not how it goes.
It's okay. She can't sue us that way.
Oh, I guess Jade gave you things that I couldn't give you.
There's a fire starting in my elbow, reaching a fever pitch. It's bringing me out of the
That's
lentil.
good. That's some.
It's bad. Oh yeah, now let's make an Adele ballad.
There's a fire starting in my elbow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the next. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and hunt rabbits, and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every fur. Don't underestimate the things that I will do.
I'm so sorry. Wait.
That's okay. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it's good to hunt rabbits, but sometimes it hurts instead.
It hurts the rabbit. I don't know.
Sometimes it's good to hunt rabbits, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Yeah.
Next part. It gets worse. Because oh my God. Okay.
There's a fire starting in my elbow.
There's a fire
what
starting
are we
in my elbow.
starting?
You
There's a fire starting in my elbow.
Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the lentil.
That was good. Bringing
really
me
good.
out the lentil.
That was probably what she wrote initially anyway.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay.
Yep. So
All right, Eden.
okay.
The font is
It's
I
really
think,
small.
2.5 in my defense.
You're totally okay. So basically, it just gets worse from there. But it's where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'd never be me without the security of your love and elbow, keeping me from harm. Put your purse in my hand, and we'll stand. You could have had my piano rolling in cheap. You had my purse inside of your hand, and you played it like a main. Tears are gonna fall, rolling in cheap. God. Sometimes it's good to hunt rabbits, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it's good to hunt rabbits, but sometimes it hurts instead. And then ending on A. All right, I'm pretty sure that's ready to go to the producer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
That was good. That
Yeah.
was really good.
I think
Some
it's
of
a
my best
banger.
work.
It's totally a banger. It's ready to go, and I'm sure that you'll want to work on that heavily.
Yeah.
Heavily. Yes. Oh, good. I wish I didn't have to get this go. This is so fun and funny and delightful. Well, Michelle, you must not have heard the end of that. So yeah, manure, whoa in the hay, manure,
Oh,
Jello,
my.
Mad Lips, whipped cream. Okay, yeah, boy, they came up with stuff. So next time we play this game, we'll make sure that we have it be in a nice big font.
Yeah, font needs to be at least 25 for Halley to participate. So,
But if you guys are ever interested in playing that game, and you know I'm going to play it again, this is the website. It's called songlyricsgenerator.org, and they're all that bad. And it's really only as bad as you care to make it. But look at what she was able to do. The amount of F's she gave were 0. And she just went and did it. It wasn't the best song ever, but you just performed it. I'm so proud of you, right? That's half of it is just doing it, right?
it's overriding that thinking, judging part of the brain and just being like, nope, not today. Not today. Editing is later.
That's right. It's just getting the ideas down. And now we're both going to be dreaming about, lentils.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's
Hiding
or
in
maybe just
lentil?
me.
Oh,
Yeah, lentils are
man.
good. They're pretty
I'm
good.
going to steal that.
Totally. We're going to do an homage to an Adele. Right. So you can check out that website. It's really, really fun. So Halley, people can get your stuff over here at Bandcamp Music right there, bandcamp.com/music. Make sure you also check her out on Spotify. She's on all of your channels right there. And I want to tell you that
Edit sober. That's good.
yeah. Edit sober. What did you say? Right drunk, edit sober. We'll try that next time.
Yeah.
We totally will.
Yeah.
Next week on The Eden Show, my guest is Keith Munslow, and he will be live in my newly carpeted living room.
That's
Yay.
exciting. Things
Oh,
are
yeah.
changing.
Yeah. Doing a lot of stuff. You can't see behind here, but actually there's zero furniture. It's extremely minimalist Kanye West kind of thing out there in the living room. But we're almost done with renovation, and we should have all that next. So you won't see any of it. You'll just see the piano next week. But Keith will be here. And after that, we have Wendy Jones and Leland Brown will be doing a duo jazz thing. And Wendy's in North Carolina and Leland's in Florida. But somehow we're going to make it work that we're all together.
You always do.
It's really fun, right? Tech is fun. And then at the end of the month, on April 30th, I have a friend of mine, really good Texan kind of bass guy named Randy Buffalo. And he will be live in the studio doing, I don't know what, but he told me I had to have him on. So I get Randy Buffalo. But it'll probably have something to do with this, which is Peace Del Hayride, which will be coming out in May. You're going to hear a lot more about that. And full disclosure, Halley worked with one of my students who is on this album, Robin.
Yay, Robin.
Yeah. And she gave wonderful advice. Yeah, right drunk at it sober. She gave such wonderful advice to this singer about the singing and songwriting she's done. So if you're a singer-songwriter and you want to coach with somebody, I would highly recommend Halley.
Oh,
Yeah, I totally would. So very caring and very constructive and great ideas. And you can hear, how good her stuff is. So it's been a pleasure having you on tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want to play us out with a
Pleasure's
little
mine.
bit of old-fashioned kind?
Oh, well, if you
I insist. This is also on the new EP, and this is another great one that sounds like other people, some of the people you were inspired by. Who were you inspired by for Old-Fashioned Kind?
Oh, this is there's a not so well known songwriter named Laura Nero.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Stone Soul
I mean,
Picnic, right?
Yeah.
Stone Soul Picnic? Yeah.
Yeah, she had a big influence on this sound, I would say. She's probably the most out of all of them.
Awesome. Old-Fashioned Kind by Halley Elwell.
Right. I like to hear the plaintive croon of a tenor saxophone in a dive of a room where I sit all alone. Ooh, I read books by dead authors, keep a handkerchief around, tip my hat to strangers, and have another round. Ooh, sweet as a cube of sugar, dissolving in my glass, complex as the bitters, casting their dark path through the amber of the whiskey, stirring memories in my mind. I guess you'd call me the old fashioned kind. Oh, the old fashioned kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, Halley Elwell, thank you for appearing on The Eden Show. Everybody have a
You're
good
so
Friday.
welcome.
Very happy Easter, and we will see you next Friday night. Good